How's it going, everyone? In this video, we have some very exciting news to go over. Potential PlayStation 5 revivals of major franchises. We'll talk about that. Two franchises that I'm very familiar with. Rumor, Battlefield 2042 Hazard Mode is very similar to Escape from Tarkov, which is a game that has had a lot of buzz for quite a while. And I want to give you guys an update on Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania, as that has added Sonic and Tails from the ever-so-popular Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. More on that at the end of this video. But this is some big information coming out, or rumors I should say. Tom Henderson noted 2023 with an attached image from Twisted Metal. Now, I would assume that's something in relation to Twisted Metal having a comeback on PlayStation 5. I mean, by 2023, at that point, I would really expect PlayStation 4 to be kind of phased out and the stock issue to not be a big deal. And then also on top of that, Xbox Era podcast host Special Nick over on Twitter noted, you know what, screw it, I'll risk annoying some people, don't want to get scooped again, been told Wipeout is coming back, planned to be a VR2 PS5 title, most likely an ex-dev project, still early in the project. So take this with rumors for now. However, that is very exciting news. Now, I'm not big on Twisted Metal as some other people. I get that the franchise was pretty popular. I wasn't big on them when they were at, I would say, their peak on the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2, but I did play the PlayStation 3 game when it made the comeback on there. Wasn't a big fan of that game, but yo, I understand a lot of people are super into combat, racing games, and it's probably something that a lot of people would enjoy. Not necessarily a racing game, but you guys get the idea. The combat car franchise, I should say. It's a game that I think would get quite a bit of buzz. I just don't know if it would resonate at a high level in 2021, or rather 2023 if it drops then. It's just a franchise I don't know if a lot of people are buzzing for, but again, it might be me not having my finger on the pulse on how much people love Twisted Metal, because this wasn't one of those franchises that I'm super nostalgic with. However, Wipeout, on the other hand, okay, I'm biased towards Wipeout. I'm all in on a new Wipeout game. Wipeout's a franchise that I wanted to see make a comeback for a very long time, and I thought it got done dirty with everything that happened with the Omega Collection and everything like that, and I thought the franchise just had a lot of potential moving forward, and I think on the PlayStation 5, if you really take the shackles off, it could be incredible. And the fact is, if it's a VR2 title, guys, Wipeout on PlayStation VR is incredible. I've said it before, it is legitimately one of the best VR experiences that you can have, and I always recommend it to anyone that does have a PlayStation VR headset. Now, being that it's probably early on in development, it probably won't come out for a while, if the rumors are to be believed, but that is still something that's incredibly exciting, and it does offer a little bit of variety in terms of what Sony is putting out, because Sony, I think a lot of people give them the rap third-person action-adventure game with stealth elements. That seems to be Sony's go-to in terms of their big-budget exclusives, and it's not bad. Why not, keep a formula that works? But to have a Twisted Metal, to have a Wipeout, that does offer a little bit of variety, and it does seem like we're starting to get an idea of what the major titles are going to be for the next few years on PlayStation platforms as far as exclusives go. You throw in the 2022 lineup of Horizon, God of War, Final Fantasy 16, and I think I'm missing a major game like off the top of my head, but you throw in those games with a Wipeout and Twisted Metal, man, you're shaping up a very solid roster of games. And when they do a VR2, if it is going to be a game, if it's going to be a headset that is going to be expensive, you need to put high quality franchises on there, and you need to make it compelling for people to buy. Wipeout's a pretty good franchise to throw in there. Now, if it's VR2 exclusive, I don't know about that. I would like it to be, VR optional, but at the same time, you want to sell those VR headsets. So it's a dicey situation, and how you divvy up your resources and your goods to get people to buy the games, but also buy the platforms, that's going to be an interesting thing to juggle, and I'm sure Sony has an idea on how to do that, and that's definitely out of my pay grade in terms of what to put where, what to make exclusive to what platform, what to put on PC. There's a lot of moving parts here that a lot of things are probably in flux, and I'm sure Sony is constantly thinking about that, but we'll see how that ultimately turns out. Alright, moving on from that, Battlefield 2042, the Hazard mode is rumored to be very similar to Escape from Tarkov. Battlefield 2042, of course, it will come with 3 distinct multiplayer experiences. One of those is Hazard Zone, and that is one that hasn't been officially unveiled. However, as spotted by Reset Era, a reputable data miner known as @Temporal has supposedly uncovered details of the mode that sounds very similar to Escape from Tarkov in a series of 6 tweets. It was noted to be somewhat of a mix between Escape from Tarkov and Hunt Showdown, and something like that offered from Battlefield, I think would make it distinctly separate from a lot of other shooters on the market, and it seems like they're going all in and offering a variety of different gameplay components to Battlefield 2042, and the fact is they're taking out a campaign. You know, that's not the end of the world. Battlefield started as a multiplayer experience, and 2042 not having a campaign, it's not going to be the end of the world. Like, I like my shooters having a campaign. You know, I like Titanfall 2's campaign, but at the end of the day, let's be real, I'm very much in the minority in the sense of really wanting a campaign out of the game, and I know some of you guys agree with me on that sense, that you want a campaign, but, you know, we have to look at it from a general standpoint. Most people are not going to give a single you-know-what about it. They're just not going to care about it, and if you're going to offer them compelling multiplayer components that are going to have them invested into the game longer, I'm sorry, but that is a lot more important than having a 6-hour campaign that may or may not be very good. I just think that's going to be the case, and if you have a compelling multiplayer component, if you have something like a hazard zone, and you have something else on top of that, that is going to be something that gets people super invested. You're talking about custom creation as well. That is going to be something that offers Battlefield 2042 a lot of longevity, and you know that they're viewing this game as a service, so they want people invested into this game for the long term. They don't want this to be a game that people are going to play for a month, and then, you know, move on to the next game. They want you committed to this game for the long haul, and I'm sure they're going to do, you know, microtransactions, DLC. They're definitely going to try to monetize the hell out of this game, but we'll see how that ultimately turns out. Again, hazard mode could be something that adds another layer to the game, though. Lastly, I do want to note, Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania has added Sonic and Tails. Both of those characters are going to be unlockable through just playing the game. This is a game that's going a little bit under the radar, but SMB Super Monkey Ball has been something that had a lot of traction back in the day from Sega, but I just don't know if it has that level of buzz now. But seeing it coming back is pretty cool, and this one will be out October 5th, and it'll be on all major platforms: PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC, so they're really running the gamut as far as getting it on as many platforms as possible, and it's not like that this is going to be a technical juggernaut or anything like that, but having the Sonic characters in there as well, that is pretty good, because Sonic is a franchise that Sega is seemingly putting a lot of steam behind as well, and we got Sonic, a new Sonic game coming out in 2022, so that's pretty exciting as well. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Hopefully we see more gameplay of that in the relative near future. But that's going to wrap up this one. Let me know your guys' thoughts on potential revivals of Twisted Metal and Wipeout. Now, Twisted Metal, I know a lot of people are giant fans of it. Maybe I downplayed it a little bit too much, and it would be more important than I'm giving it credit for. But Wipeout, on the other hand, yo, I am a Wipeout fiend, and I would absolutely love that. Would absolutely love a new Wipeout game, because I was talking about it way back in the day. I thought that franchise just had so much potential and a lot more legs and a lot more to offer, but that is something to definitely keep your eyes on. Battlefield 2042 hazard mode is very similar to Escape from Tarkov by all accounts from a data miner, and Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania has added Sonic and Tails. That's going to wrap up this one. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.